And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Getting the nod on the mound, Hurston Waldrop. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
This one in the air right field, and it's just foul. The 0-1. And Adames swings through that one. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball one.
Chop back up the middle. Alvarez over to first. One out in the top of the first. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, with an ace on the bump, it's crucial not to become complacent. This lineup still has a job to do if they're going to come away with a win.
Splitter, below middle.
Towards first. He'll do it himself. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Third, right fielder, Jung-Woo Lee.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Woo Lee. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Hey! Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. Tap to first, and that's foul. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Over to Smith. Giants go in order. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Logan Webb. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen. Wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound.
The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now the number 2 hitter, Drake Baldwin. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And a foul ball. Ball 1 there. Acuna runs. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Man at second. Line drive to short and caught.
Batting third.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
On the ground, out to short. No chance on the throw. He beats it out.
Just not enough on that throw to get it all the way across the infield in the air. And unfortunately, he didn't get the bailout he needed over there at first.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Runner edges away at second. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in to second, but way too late. Safe there. In to score from first, and they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Smith headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And first offering is fouled off. That's to third. They get the force. That ends the frame. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. End of the first from Truist Park. Atlanta leads it 3-0. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back at Truist Park, top of the second.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Low inside.
Waldrop in his second season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive, and there's one down.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Walter, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Oh, 1 down.
Nope.
It's
Ball
very
one.
important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Luis Ariz stands in.
Splitter. Low outside.
Fouled off left side.
High inside.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Splitter. Low inside.
The 0-2. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Kirsten Waldrop.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. To Adames, that's one. But the return throw is off target. They can't turn the double play.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn two on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. The 0-1. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Foul ball. One and two now on Acuna.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
2-2 now. And that's outside. Got him. Two gone.
Up next for the Braves, catcher, Drake Baldwin.
And the 0-1. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Braves strand one, but they lead at 3-0. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
Splitter. Middle outside.
That clips the corner. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Bader gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle, flips it, 1 at second, on to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's the pitcher, Logan Webb. Puts a bunt down. Albies over to first in time. They retire the pitcher on a textbook sacrifice bunt.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
Cutter. Low outside.
Aye.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed.
Sinker. Blow inside.
The 1-1. That one the other way. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Riley.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
Ball 1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information.
That's
so
ball 2.
what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ball. That's
Back
outside.
when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Swings through that one out in front that time. That catches the corner. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they still got both their challenges. The 1-1. In the air on the infield, Devers. And the inning is over. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, now it's Devers at the plate.
First baseman, Rafael Devers.
And a strike to Devers.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Tapped softly to the right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Over to Smith. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder Jung-Woo Lee.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. The Braves leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Ball 2.
Splitter. Below middle.
Ground ball right side. Fires to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1 so far.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Foul ball there. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees. Outside low, ball 1.
High outside.
Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Michael Harris II.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Inside, almost got him. This to third. Chapman zips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Waldrop now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball, that's out.
That one
Ball
inside, and a count 2-1.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
2-2 on the way. And they'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Braves go down quickly here, but they lead it 3-0. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Matt Chapman.
Low inside.
That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Line drive, and it looks like trouble. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Sometimes all it takes is one hit, so we'll see if they can break through and get something going.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's a 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man at second. Strike two. And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for the Giants.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Harrison Bader, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Curveball over for a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him swinging. Out. Number 2.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Bottom of the inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna with another scorching run of play lately. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Outside low, ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
This one in the air, center field. Bader should have this one. 1 down.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Drake Baldwin.
In the air, left field. And a foul ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Activity in the bullpen. Hayden Birdsong preparing to come on if needed. Peguero also throwing.
That's in. Ball 2.
Swings through that. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Austin Riley. Tap back to the mound.
That ball's
and
foul.
It goes just foul. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants nothing. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Will Brennan.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Hey!
And the 0-1. That one lifted to left. Yastrzemski under it. He makes the grab. 1 away.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop, Willie Adames.
And Willie fouls one back. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. The Giants trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. To the right side, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in.
Up next for the Giants.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
One out. Runner at second. Here's Rafael Devers. Has grounded out a couple of times. Pulls that one foul. Man at second. And that's
Ball.
downstairs. And that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Alvarez tosses to first, and now two gone.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder Jung-Woo Lee.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Man on second, two down. On the ground, Alvarez to first, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Braves baseball on the Show South.
Now pitching for San
Back now for the
Francisco,
bottom of the sixth,
number
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hayden Birdsong.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Mike Yastrzemski up here, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Mike Yastrzemski.
This one in the air, center field. Bader under this one. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman Dominic Smith.
That's a ball.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Sam Hentges, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that is out of play. That misses. Ball 3. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
For the Braves, second baseman Ozzie
Runner on at
Albies.
first with one gone. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-1. Dive, and he's got it from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Splitter. Low outside.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Dylan Lee.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Slider. Low mill.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. That's to third. Riley slings to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Slider. Middle inside.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Ball one.
Slider. Middle outside.
1-1 now. He swings and fouls one off.
Circle change. Low outside.
Did it
Started
go?
after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Luis.
Two
Arraez.
down, bases empty. Luis Arraez now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. There's a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And now the 0-1.
No, that's down.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him looking. Out number 3. Giants down in order. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
And the 1-0. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim, looking to start something with one gone. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Acuna, 1 for 3. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
the ball. Oh, that's inside.
In the air to left center. Bader settles under this one. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants nothing. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, Tyler
Number
Kinley.
45.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Kinley. Leading off for the Giants, center fielder Harrison Bader.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Close,
Nope.
but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-1.
Nope.
He's just
That's
missing
inside.
with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bader not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. To the right side. Albies over to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Giants, pitcher.
So a pinch hitter in the
Number
pitcher
8,
spot, Bryce Eldridge. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
80.
Four-seam fastball.
Two down, nobody on. Kinley, 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. And that's the inning. Giants go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching for San
Back now,
Francisco.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Joel Peguero.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading off,
Drake Baldwin. 0 for 3 in this one.
Baldwin.
That one ripped but foul. Fought off foul. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In time to Devers. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Austin Riley.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Upstairs. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski next up for the Braves. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants nothing. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Willie Adames.
Now pitching.
Racel Iglesias on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Pitches in there. That's strike one.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
That's a strike. Iglesias, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Ball.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And that's a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that ninth inning knock right there, coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
Only once during DiMaggio's famous hitting streak did he wait till the ninth inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Swing and a miss at a slider. So they're all loaded up. Chapman gets a piece there. And just misses with that one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Here's the throw. Safe. He beat the tag. They trail by one. It's 3-2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Substitution now at second base. Giants go to a pinch runner. Tyler Fitzgerald. A little more speed out there now, representing the tying run. At the plate, Luis Arias. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Iglesias throw over, and he's back in safely. The Braves trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And that one finds its way through, and it gets by him. 1 run's in.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boone. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
The changeup missing. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 on, 1 out. And that's a little high.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Now the batter now, Eric Haas. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Hey, that's in there. That's strike 1. And fouled off. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and in the ninth, they take the lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Patrick Bailey. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So an incredible rally here at the top of the ninth has completely flipped the script of this game. It's the Giants 4 and the Braves 3.
Now pitching for San
Welcome
Francisco.
back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Walker.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Drew Gilbert, he's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Dom Smith stands in. He's been a great free agent sign. Out to short, Adames sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That's outside. Ball one. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Chopper to second. Arise. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder Michael Harris II.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. So now a pinch hitter, Matt Olson, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. That's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Rip towards third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.